saw Matthew Stafford not fully trust Allen Robinson, who we believe is going to be a good connection as the season goes along. Dak is dealing with that in his receiving core as well. So I just hope that Zeke Elliott is 100% healthy and they can find a way to stretch this thing out in some zone stretches. They can figure.
Actually favored by 2.5 points on the road. Last we checked, Dak Prescott's going to be wearing some different cleats. So it seems like the issue of his shoes being too tight should be over. Prescott says he's in the best shape of his life heading into another toe-to-toe against Tom Brady and co. So let's dive into this one, Marcus. What is the key for the Cowboys offense to handle the Bucs defense?
Okay, y'all, 6 months of me being nervous. Well, maybe not 6 months. I'm hoping we get a wild card spot and I can be nervous during the playoffs. But ultimately, I believe the Dallas Cowboys have to find some semblance of a run game. And I know that's not handing the ball off 30 times. You got to be multiple. But you have to tease it and test this Tampa Bay defense, because if this turns into a drop-back game when you're trying to implement a new left tackle and Shaq Barrett being on the outside, the way Todd Bowles dials up pressures and blitzes, which Dak was really good at against last year. But we're talking about doing this with a new receiving core outside of CeeDee Lamb. We're talking about doing this with guys that are unknown. You see struggles early in the year with offenses and quarterbacks not being on the same page. We saw Matthew Stafford not fully trust Allen Robinson, who we believe is going to be a good connection as the season goes along. Dak is dealing with that in his receiving core as well. So I just hope that Zeke Elliott is 100% healthy and they can find a way to stretch this thing out in some zone stretches. They can figure out a way to get Tony Pollard involved and just tease Tampa enough to make them pay attention to the run game, which was successful and why they played good offense early in the year last season.
So, Marcus,
what's that look on your face, man?
I want to be more pro-rushing this year than in previous seasons because of the way defense is going in the NFL. I am however, going to be pro-rushing in this football game against this football team, because you do not want to run the ball on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm not saying that at all, but I'm just saying that can't be the game plan because it's simply not going to be effective. You know what is effective against this Bucs defense? Quick passes, screens. They actually allowed the third highest QBR and eighth highest first down rate to screens last year, and I expect that to continue, frankly, because of the personnel that they still have in place. Here's what I want to see. We've been hearing all summer long
Pollard, the ball in space.
Slot receiver, throw him the football. He has the juice.
Yes.
He has electricity. He is excellent with the ball in his hands. And for me, instead of leaning on the running game to neutralize the pass rush, that is a weapon that I could see Dallas going to that will help them help buy Dak some time down the road.
Fantasy owners, you might want to make sure you got Tony Pollard.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that one. Marcus,
okay.
That was a roller coaster for you. It was like up and then down and then back up again. We're good. That's what Mina does for
that fake juice he got right now.
RC about to remove a track. I'm about to fall flat off the roller coaster right now. I know it's coming.
Keep yourself in the seatbelt, okay? Hey, RC, let's go to the Tampa Bay offense and this Bucs O-line. Now we finally get to see what it's really going to look like with Tom Brady. You got any concerns?
I do have some concerns, and so does Tom Brady. Tom Brady said he was speaking to them about the fact that the world believes that the offensive line of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is the weak link of this team. And let's think about what they have defensively in Dallas. Obviously, DeMarcus Lawrence is one of the top rushers in the league, but also Michael Parsons. Anytime he gets a one-on-one matchup, he seems to win. And the Dallas Cowboys and Dan Quinn do a great job of being able to blitz at the right times. When they blitz, they held the rest of the league to the lowest QBR of any team, and they also got 9 interceptions, which is 2 more than any team in the entire NFL. So if Dan Quinn can put those in place,
Lord,
an opportunity to get the
God is
good. Some of his prime rushers, I think they can take advantage of this beat-up offensive line and Tom Brady's stagnantness in the pocket.
Yeah, so here's in a situation where I am actually comfortable running the ball because Marcus, and now that roller coaster is about to go down. If the Bucs defense is Tuesday NFL Live, the Cowboys run defense is Friday. Just no discipline, and you know I am right. You know I'm right.
Oh, here we go.
Leonard Fournette is not going to have any problem attacking those guys.
We don't know that.
Oh, see, here we go.
By the way, somehow new NFL Live presented.
Okay, y'all. We see we see the typical. Excuse me. Apologize here. Excuse me. I ended up getting some nuts by mistake, and my throat is definitely feeling it. So, forgive me. Woo. The wife, they came back with some food and stuff, and it was this grape and drunken grape thing with different cheese on it and pecans, and I ate it and didn't realize it had pecans on it until it was too late. So I got a strange tickle in my throat. Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. So let's get open for business here, and let's wake up the football gods. Excuse me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it.
Someone was making jokes about you.
Who's making jokes about me?
Someone said nuts in the throat, laughing emojis.
I'm sorry.
Are you going to be okay?
That pecan's got my throat.
Do I need to get you something, like medication or something?
I took Benadryl. Woo. Let me see if I can get, woo. Okay. So, sorry, who was,
It was Roland's reviews joking about it.
Oh, she was joking about it? All right. Well, Roland, hello, Roland. How are you doing? I haven't had a nut. I remember you were probably a kid, but I remember we were going to Charlottesville to the mall, and I was driving, and I had gotten something that had a walnut or a pecan in it. And sometimes it'll kind of close up my throat to the point where, usually a lot of milk will help to kind of ease it, but we didn't have any milk. What's up, Angelica Barone? What's up, Angelica Barone? Okay, and Miss Hot Sauce Lola. What's up, Lola? I know I saw Lucky Gardenia. What's up, Lucky? And I know, Amanda. I saw Amanda. Welcome back, Amanda. I know you've been busy, girl. There's Game Time. What's up, Game Time? Who did I miss? I got Lola. Did I get Joanne Gonzalez? What's up, JoJo? Frank Fleece just subscribed to you, Mike. Mike, you were only 3 away, weren't you, from 1,000?
I guess.
Okay. All right. So, you should only be 2 away. All right, good people. How you doing tonight? It is the NFL. Look, you see the clock, right? You see the clock is at 0, which means we are now in the NFL. How you feel? Oh, wait, hold on. Did we do a mic check?
Mic sound nice, check 1. My mic sound nice, check 2. My mic sound nice, check 3. Are you ready?
You ready, Mike? Are you ready, Mike? You always look so excited. I it's like sometimes tamp down the expectation. You know who you're like? Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper was just kind of like, yeah. It's like, check his pulse. You so low key. Why are you so low key, man? You're not excited about having football back? No? Okay, I'm excited. So, you didn't watch the end of the game last night, did you?
The Cowboys on NFC East weren't playing, so I used to watch this.
It's all relative because the Rams, they're supposed to be, repeaters. They're going to be repeating. They're going to go back to the Super. That's what they told. They told us Matthew Stafford is so better than Dak Prescott.
It's the Cardinals' year.
The Cardinals?
Because the last 2 Super Bowls were the teams that played in the stadium. So if it's the same trend, it'll be the Cardinals this year.
Well, that's some interesting logic. Okay. But I don't.
That's if you believe the NFL is Brady. That's if you believe that narrative. I doubt it. They got two Texans that are one suspended, one's injured to start the season.
I think that this year might be the year that breaks.
We'll see.
I'm not sold on Kyler Murray yet. I'm not sold on him. But
I'm not saying that they will, but I'm saying if you believe that the NFL is rigged and they'll win the Super Bowl.
What's up, Thomas Garrett? Jim Laws, how are you doing? Hotel Papa RR. Do you think Zeke or Tony will have more yards? Are we talking about rushing or are we talking about combined yards? Because if we're talking about passing and rushing, I think Tony Pollard will. Because, as she put it, okay, she put it, MK. Tampa Bay is very susceptible to screens and sweeps outside. They're not good at covering the outside, which means that is Tony Pollard's area. Zeke is more run between the tackles type guy. Run between the tackles. Tony Pollard is that guy you want to get the ball in space. And I dare say that we'll see at least one reverse with turpentine. I bet you we see at least one reverse. Joseph Heatherly, what's up, Joseph? How are you doing? Tell Maya I said hello. How are you? And also, too, Randy, I don't see Randy right here or Stephanie, but today is their anniversary. It's your anniversary. So that's probably why we don't see him actually on here, bow, chicka, bow, wow. But happy anniversary there. And Mark Hutton, Mark, the clock does not stop until the Cowboys kick off. That's the only game that matters. Okay, then that means I got to go ahead and count back and reset. I'll try and reset it by tomorrow, okay? Home sounds dumb saying, don't get hyped in the mouth of September because it's early. He's just hyped with the Rams loss. Oh, I'm always happy with the Rams loss. But no, here's the thing. Well, listen, Dan, man, okay? You're new here. Welcome. We welcome everybody until we find out if they're a jackass. And if they're a jackass and just spams or attacks people, then they get blocked. But here's what honestly, you don't really know what the teams are like in September. It's the truth. It may be that a team starts out in September and plays great all year, but a lot of times teams start out really great in September. They're in better shape, or they've got a better game plan, and they come out and they play great in September, and then they fall on their face the rest of the year. Think back to the Cowboys when we started out 3-5. We started out terribly. We finished up better. But we started off terribly, and that's a great example of it. We've seen the Cardinals go 4-0 to start a season and then proceed to lose the rest of the games. So, as much as I just love the Rams eating crow, okay? Sean McVay, he's a genius, okay? I'm not going to deny that he's not a genius. He is one hell of a play caller, and he's done great work. I just don't like him. He's so energetic when they're he's like Eagle fans that, before they start losing and tanking, they're in here touting about how great the team is and everything else. And then when the shit hits the fan, you don't find them. They low key. My thing is you're going to talk the talk, walk the walk. You got to do it all the time. You can't be a fair weather fan. That's my thing. And I've heard so much hype about how great Jalen Ramsey is. Jalen Ramsey, he's a real cornerback. Unlike Diggs. Diggs sucks. Well, dude gave up 126 yards. 126 yards. If that were to happen every week, that'd be about 2,000 yards he'd give up. I'm just saying, because they belittled the interceptions that my man got. And they said, oh, he gave up almost 1,000 yards. He sucks. Even though he did something nobody else did. Jalen Ramsey, but he's a shutdown guy. Yeah, well, okay. He gave up the perfect game. Perfect. 158.3 is what Josh Allen had going against him. Mel X Jr., shout out to, much love to you too, bro. Much love to everybody in the city. You know what? Are we giving away a plaque tonight, or are we going to give away a shirt? Help a brother out here, Mike. I'm literally choking over here from the pecans. Okay, all right, but I just wanted a little advice on what we give away.
Who that one was?
We still could figure that out.
The year that they went to, if they went to Hall of Fame, we can look it up.
Well, it said Super Bowl, though. I don't know. Well, look, I know I got a couple of Charles Haley's.
If you know the number, we can look it up. But we could do that another
I know
time.
we got, I know nobody wants Lyle Collins.
Are you sure?
I think,
are you sure?
What?
You sure?
What, nobody, who?
You sure no one?
I don't know. Let me see. I know I got Emerson Walls over here. That's Emerson Walls, 24, 57 interceptions.
Yeah, but he won a Super Bowl with the Giants.
Let me see, who else we got over here?
With the Giants.
That's a Charles Haley one right here. Let's see. This is the one right here.
You should look it up later if it has some more information on it.
Is that 24? That might be another Emerson Walls. Super Bowl 50. Super Bowl. 2-time Super Bowl. I can't figure that one out.
Well, if he's a 2-time Super Bowl, it's not Aaron Hall.
That's George Selby.
Because he won with the Giants. He didn't win with the Cowboys.
Butch Johnson. How about we give away Butch Johnson tonight? Butch Johnson. There we go. We'll do a Butch Johnson. Okay.
Wow.
David White. Oh, David, I got the list. Okay. All right, so let's get into this now. Jordan Lewis is good to go. Jordan Lewis is practice today, full go. He's okay. Jaron Kearse is questionable with a sore neck. He was okay the first 2 days of the week, and then apparently yesterday he was and today was a sore neck. So he's questionable, but I think he'll play. Dak Prescott and his foot, the mysterious foot gate. That one, I don't understand that one. That the shoes. Only thing I keep thinking of, VIP services. Michelle, is it Michelle? I think it's Michelle. Porter Rock, what's up, Porter Rock? You got them nuts in your throat. Oh, okay. See. Game time.
I'm the motherfucking one who calls the shots. And you better pay me the respect that I gave your brother, or we're gonna have a problem. A bad one.
You know what you could do?
What's that?
Make his invitation to come to watch the game this weekend.
Nah, it's too late now because, the mailman, man. Look, here's the thing about the mailman.
He's going to be talking like that about you.
Neither rain, sleet, or snow will stop the mailman from getting there. Neither will a broken transmission on his vehicle. He's like, it's too late because it's supposed to rain like crazy on Sunday, and that's where I've been busy today trying to get everything together for that. But back to the Cowboys. Michael Gallup is ruled out. Okay. The good news is the fact that
he practiced.
That's
full
it.
Participant.
He practiced. Rashid, don't worry about it. Because here's what I did. David Wiley, I got the upstairs covered, man.
He gonna be here.
I got a new umbrella up there, a 7x10, and then I got a canopy that's 12 by 12 over all the cooking area, so we can be dry up there.
But
okay, we got the rollout canopy that's in the back. We got the televisions here. What?
What's happening to Rashid, though?
What's happening?
He's only staying until about halftime of his game because you know why?
Why?
Because the team would have already been lost. They were already
you're saying he's going to leave because his team is going to stink up
halftime.
But what if they're actually winning?
I don't know. I don't think they will.
You know what's sad is, I know Washington is playing Jacksonville because the storyline that's there. Carson Wentz, his nemesis. What?
And he's gonna play against his old coach too.
Right.
Peters.
So that's the storyline there, right?
Oh, Eastside Herald.
Eastside. I know that the Lions, after Hard Knocks, are going to try and give some hard knocks to the Eagles. They get a cupcake gang that's going to end up being upset by the Lions. But I can't remember. I have not paid enough attention to the Giants to even know who they're playing at 4:00. I can't even remember.
I don't even know. That's Rashid. He knows.
Rashid? I'm sorry.
I don't even.
I literally have paid so little attention to your team that I don't even remember. He said, I'm not leaving at halftime. We might make you leave at halftime.
No, he said he was going to leave at halftime.
Okay, so Jalen Tolbert. This was kind of a surprise to me.
He's injured?
No. Well, his feelings might be hurt.
Did he get cut?
No, he didn't get cut. No, we don't have enough receivers to cut anybody. But he may be inactive because Noah Brown right now is number 2 behind CeeDee Lamb. Semi's played really good.
Oh, yes.
And Houston's played really good. And, of course, Turpentine is going to be kick returning and also receiving. Jalen Tolbert, it's beginning to look like he's going to be inactive.
That's a shame.
Which is Jason Renfro. Look,
which is a shame.
Renfro. He was our first winner last time. Jason. I can't get that shit straight. Okay. By the way, Mike, the other Jason, the plaque up there, that one goes to him. He won that one yesterday. It's up on the bar.
I wish I would have known because I would have sent Sage on.
No, he sent that early in the week. We didn't know. We didn't. Well, unlike the Eagles, who went into the future to find out that their team is going to win the Super Bowl.
Look at it this way, though. At least we'll get it next day.
Okay.
Remember, you got the other one next day.
Look, just shout out to Joseph Etherly. You mean the Giants are still actually a team? Yeah, I think that they technically are. Yo, E2, what's up? E2, I got to call you. I got to call you. I forgot. I got to call you, man. I'm hoping you're going to be here so you can bitch slap Rashid. What? You got some breaking news?
They're playing Tennessee. That's a guaranteed loss.
Oh, that's right. They're going to
guaranteed
that's right.
loss.
I forgot the Swamp Rat was talking about they were going to go to Tennessee.
Is he going to the game?
Yeah, because he was saying that that Derrick Henry wasn't that much in comparison to Barkley.
But is he going to the game?
Jalen Tolbert. Hi, what's up to Jalen? If we lose, yo. All right, so my question is, after seeing the team that was so touted, now I believe Buffalo Bills are legit. Josh Allen is a grown-ass man. He literally did the Dak Prescott, get the hell out of my way deal. He literally is at the goal line there running over Bobby Wagner. Bobby Wagner got some numbers. Bobby Wagner wasn't as good as I thought. I will be there, was waiting for you to let me. Oh, E2, you got the open invitation. Dog, what you talking about, man? What you talking about? It's not like you an Eagle fan or something like that. Come on, man. I like Houston better than Tolbert. I was kind of surprised, though. I thought Tolbert and Dak actually watching them in practice, that I thought they were doing really good, but evidently the team did not like what they it's not robbed us, it's screwed us. At least get it right. Get it right. The brother screwed us. Just stop by to tell you, Philly 500. Oh. How could somebody that just lost 2 games in a row to us, who literally, wait, hold on. We have some of the dumbest people that come in here. So let me make sure I got who said that Philly 500 owns us. Who was that?
Last time they beat us, I think it was 2020.
The last time they beat us, we had Ben DiNucci as a quarterback. Dude,
your quarterback.
Hold on.
No. Their current quarterback has not beat us not once.
Let me make sure I got it straight that you're saying this guy owns me.
At least Carson Wentz beat us
So
once.
before we start this
In
video,
a meaningless game, but he beat
I
us.
gotta get this mother humping thing out of the way. Mark Holmes is my daddy. Okay, that's out of the way. Ow!
So he owns me? Am I correct on that? The guy who literally had to wear a Jobu Sports t-shirt, actually sweatshirt, when it was 100 degrees out in California, and say that I'm his daddy, he owns me? You better check yourself before you wreck yourself, son. Come on, get your shit together. All right. Jalen Tolbert, I thought was going to be the guy. Thought he was going to be the guy. Maybe this will be a wake-up call and get him back on track or something or other. But, it looks like they believe in everybody else. Damn Gina. Oh, okay. Oh, that's you commenting for me. Gotcha. Okay. I was like, did I say that?
My phone's charging.
We will beat Tampa and the Bengals. Will we beat Tampa and the Bengals?
I
will say we will beat at least one of them.
If you go by with that fan poll I sent you.
Okay, the fan poll don't mean anything. Okay.
But that's what they think, though. Hey, you never know. We're favored to win.
J-Bomb 101. What's funny of J-Bomb is every year you guys do that. I'm trying to remember, have I ever lost a bet to Philly 500? I remember that he was talking about trying to take Jobu's head off one time. Right?
Yeah, I think that was the same one for the belt, too.
Okay.
The belt.
And Jobu still has his head. I remember we had the daddy bet, and we
Did you bet him at 2020?
I don't remember.
Because that's the only time they would have lost was 2020.
I don't remember having to do a walk of shame with Philly 500.
I mean, he wanted to come to the East to go to a game. I mean, you're going to be okay, Philly. You might be
Cowboys
much was going with that game.
I'm a little disappointed, Mark. I couldn't even get a shout out for a $5 super chat. I'm sorry, Cowboy fan. You did that today? Did I miss this? I apologize, man. There's a lot of stuff going on here. My head's going around. If you were actually sitting right here, you would. I'm looking at 4 different screens in front of me. I'm looking over here at Michael. I'm looking, of course, with the sound effects that's right here, and also the other button. So I sometimes get going. My apologies, man. Mark, Gina's channel about Nicki Minaj. We don't listen to Nicki Minaj. I don't really listen to that much music in general, but there's a lot of people that do. That's the great thing about YouTube. No matter what you're looking for, there's a place for you, okay? If you got that 77 Chevelle and you need to know how to change the carburetor, there's a channel for you that'll help you with that.
Remember when we fixed my car and we saw it on YouTube?
Again, boom.
Save me
big time money.
Save me $225.
Right, and found out, damn, that's just easy. Well, it wasn't that easy, but it was easy enough.
It was easy enough that we could do it. Let's put it that way. It was on our comfort level of what we can actually fix.
Jesus, son, who is last time y'all went to the Super Bowl? At least, if you're going to go ahead and try and say something about it, at least write it out so it's legible. Who is the last time y'all went to the Super Bowl? When was the last time? At least get the shit right, Jesus, son. At least if you're going to try to throw shade at us, at least make it legible. Okay? Can you do that for a brother? Oh, man. I don't think I have lost a foot. But yet, we got Eagle fans that are literally saying, I'm actually surprised that after the Rams got their ass handed to them last night with the biggest loss for a Super Bowl winning team to open the season, which I couldn't be happy. I honestly, I hate to say it, I was happy because, the whole thing of Matthew Stafford, Hawk, where are you, Hawk? Hawk, you literally said in the first quarter, if we had Matthew Stafford, we would have won the Super Bowl. No, we wouldn't have, because that guy is still ass. I don't care about them winning the Super Bowl. That was the team that won that one. It wasn't freaking Matthew Stafford.
Good coaching too.
And coaching.
Because you see what happened when they traded quarterbacks to the Lions. Yeah. How whoever they got. Jared Goff reverted back to his rookie year.
Yeah. They had a good team. Listen, well, not just coaching, but having a team around them. Okay, you can't look at the talent that the Lions had versus the talent that the Rams had. I mean, you got Aaron frickin' Donald, the best defensive, tackle in maybe in the history of football. Okay, you got guys like that. They had players. You got Cooper Kupp over there. You ain't got nobody on the Lions like that. He went to a team that was truly ass. Okay, so I'm not going to go through because if it was only just the quarterback, then Matthew Stafford would have at least had the team. Win some playoff games or do something, right? Jason, what's up? Stafford almost gave away the Super Bowl. You're 100% right. Philly Eagles fan. Oh my God. I'm gonna say, Eagles, you better not mess up on Sunday. I'm telling you. See, we're not expected to do anything. We're already told that the Cowboys are ass. That the Cowboys, they're laughing at us and said, you had a chance. Von Miller wanted to come here. Okay. That we decided, no. And Jerry Jones Jerry Jones's responses now are getting to be painful to listen to.
Well, he's old. What do you expect?
So when he was asked about seeing Von Miller there, getting 2 sacks to open up the season, literally looking like the power shift from the Rams to the Bills, Mark Hutton, I think the Cowboys need to come out throwing the ball to spread the field.
Oh, no, don't talk about that.
No, Mark. They need to actually come out running the football so we don't put our rookie, first couple of plays getting set up. And we need to do screenplays. And I'm going to get to that in just a minute.
Don't talk about the guy that wanted to come here.
But Von Miller, okay, so now it looks like at the moment, okay, you looked at Bobby Wagner in the first game, you say, okay, they were probably right about Bobby Wagner. Okay, all right. Von Miller, though, Jerry said, I'm happy with the guys that we have on our defense. We done built some really good stuff here. And you only get a guy like Von Miller, when you're trying to make that playoff run. And I was like, I think what he meant is like late in the season you bring him in because you're trying to make a playoff run.
No,
I hope you didn't have a Freudian slip and say that we're not trying to make the playoffs.
Oh, please.
I mean, that's what he said. You bring in a guy like that when you try to make that deep playoff run. Well, ain't we trying to make a playoff run deep? I mean, seriously, Jerry?
You play to win the game.
You had opportunity to get the money. Like, no thank you.
Hello? You play to win the game. You don't play to just play it. That's the great thing about sports. You play to win. And I don't care if you don't have any wins. You go play to win. When you start telling me it doesn't matter, then retire. Get out. Because it matters.
All right. If you're asking me, if I were the offensive coordinator, if I were Kellen Moore and in his shoes, what would I do as far as the game plan? First thing I would do.
12 personnel.
First thing I would do is, first of all, is look at that game from last night and say, damn,
personnel.
They took the Rams defense out of their comfort zone. Because here's the thing. Early in the game, you saw Aaron Donald look like the Aaron Donald. Ooh, Aaron Donald. Oh, boom. And down goes Allen, right? And it was like, oh, Aaron Donald. But from that point on, everything they did was like 1, 2, boom, get rid of the ball. Boom, we're setting up the screenplay. Because what they started doing was getting the ball outside real quick. And see, here's the thing. You got to think that Tampa Bay is looking at Tyler Smith and saying, we got the rookie. We're going to attack his ass. We're going to go straight through him for Dak Prescott. And so when you say, come out throwing the football, that's exactly what Tampa Bay hopes you'll do. Tyler Smith in college was a much better road grader than pass blocker. Wasn't a bad pass blocker. He was just really good at basically taking the guy and literally launching him into the end zone. If you can get the running game going, if you can start getting Zeke a couple yards up the middle and force the defenses to start trying to slow that down, start having the linebackers cheating up to the line, start putting 8 men in the box, that's when you can start using play action, fake the dive to Zeke, do a bootleg. If you watched last night, it was almost like a clinic on how to slow down the pass rush. What they would do is whenever they blitzed, they were throwing the ball to the tight end, to the running back, everybody on screenplays. And the thing about Tampa Bay's weakness is actually outside. They are not great at covering the screens. They are not great at covering the sweeps on the outside. So that means that is Tony Pollard's forte. And guys like Tony Pollard, guys like Turpentine, you want to get those guys the ball in space. And you have to understand, when we pass, we can't do, the 7-step drop backs. You have your 3-step and go. You have your 5 steps. You're going back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're surveying. And then you have your 7-step drop back, which you're getting way back there, and it's a slow developing play. That's where, you drop the bomb on me and all that, but you don't have time to do the 7-step drop backs. What you do have time to do, and it was great. Oh my God, it was so great seeing Josh Allen do a bootleg. Now here's what's funny. I remember. Can you toss me the football right there? It's right there on the floor. I remember I was doing, describing some stuff, okay? And I get trolls. I got so many trolls that are always trying to, discredit me and make fun of me. And that's cool. That's cool that you are, instead of living your life, that you're spending all your time focusing in on Mark Holmes, okay? That's cool. But a bootleg, for those that don't understand what a bootleg is, okay? Bootleg, actually, the term came from in the boot, okay? The guys had lost their legs in the war and stuff, in the Civil War and stuff. And so they had the peg leg and stuff in there. So they would hide stuff in their boot. That's why it was bootleg. They ended up putting liquor and stuff in there in the bootleg to hide it, to hide the football. Hence the term bootleg. What you're trying to do is hide what you're doing. You are trying to make it look like you are running the football. You end up having the offensive lineman block like it's a running play. Just don't get a yard downfield. If you get past a yard downfield, then, of course, it's ineligible man downfield, okay? You're going to have the running back. He's going to get the ball like he's trying to get it. And so, of course, the quarterback pulls it away there at the last second. Running back looks like he's getting it. Linebackers are come crashing in. The safety's coming crashing in because they think that the ball is with Zeke. And that's when the quarterback goes ahead and pulls on the outside. And kind of tries to hide the ball to the side so they don't see that he's got the ball. Bootleg. Last night, it was to perfection because what you had was you had Josh Allen on that bootleg on the outside. You ended up having the wide receiver, and you had one cornerback, and you had nothing but daylight. The cornerback is literally between a rock and a hard place. Ryan Craigie, worried about Tolbert for the third round. He has been a real... Hey, it's still early, guys. Ryan,
I wouldn't be worried.
You know...
not even on the chart.
I tell you what, Michael Gallup, the first half of his season, his rookie year was not really good. And typically, wide receivers do take a couple years to really get good.
Let's hope that CeeDee Lamb look as good because he did a lot of dropping in the second half of the season.
I think what it actually says, Ryan, more than Jalen Tolbert is not good, I think it's saying that some of the other guys are actually better. That's the way I'm going to take it, okay? Anyway, back to this play. So here's the cornerback. He's got a wide receiver right there. He's got the quarterback that's right here. He's in between the two of them. It's a no-win situation. There is no right thing to do because no matter what you do, you're screwed. If you stick with the receiver, the quarterback's going to run, and he's going to pick up 5, 10, 15 yards. If you go to the quarterback's going to doop right over top of you to the receiver, who's going to get 10 or 15 yards. There is nothing you can do to stop that if you run it the correct way. And these are things that the Cowboys offense are going to need to do. Quick hitting, running the football so that way you can build up some confidence with your left tackle and your offensive line. Establish Zeke in there, come runs in the middle, change it up, screen plays. What?
Rashid, you don't talk about our receivers. You say Cowboys receivers suck.
Well, he would know stuff about sucking receivers. I mean, you got Galladay, don't you? Is he still on there?
Wait, do you still have that clip?
It's almost comical how people who have ass talk about your stuff.
Especially when talking about receivers.
What? Why do we get a wide receiver? Why do we get a wide receiver? Why do we get a wide receiver?
Oh, they got some. Oh, damn, he a dog though. Oh, shit, he is a dog.
But wide receiver.
That's a good pick though.
E2 tried to say that was a good pick. Yeah. And where's that wide receiver now?
What's that? Dante Smith.
I think so.
No, Smith's okay. He's okay. But so literally, this is what kills me. So let me see what we've gotten so far tonight. So far, Philly 500 owns me. Although he's had to do the walk of shame how many times with me? He's always loses to me.
Well, he had to shave his head once, but it wasn't because.
Right.
I think it was it you?
I can't.
I don't know who.
I just don't remember actually losing to Philly 500. I just don't remember it. And maybe I did, but I don't remember it. Rashid.
This guy's delusional. Your quarterback is not that good.
Only throwing to one person. You know what's interesting, because Rashid,
at least we have someone for him to throw to.
Dak actually has a statistic. When he hits 6 or more receivers, they almost always win. He actually is good at actually finding the open man, as opposed to your quarterback, who's good at finding the open defender. And quite frankly, Rashid, when your team has as many losses as the Jets since 2016, You might not want to talk too much about how good your team is. I'm just saying you might not want to talk about your team that much. I just don't think so. So I believe that it's going to be the first time that the whole offense is actually working together. There's going to be some growing pains. Offense usually takes a little longer to get on page than the defense. And that's not going to be just for the Dallas Cowboys. Trying to remember who sent me all the text messages today. And she was talking about how Tom Brady looked. You've got the reports now that Giselle is really unhappy and that the marriage is on the rocks. And when you look at Tom Brady, he looks like he got the weight of the world on him.
No, it's not the weight of the world. It's the weight of his wife.
Well, shit. Okay, that...
He'll be okay with the world.
Okay,
but
spoken like a man that's never been married.
Yeah, but I'm hearing the reports about his wife. It's either football or her. I'm seeing the reports.
For those out there that say Dak sucks, this was the funniest thing today. Babe Laufenberg tweeted out, the last 2 years, there's only 2 quarterbacks that have averaged over throwing 300 yards each game. And I'll point out to you, in 2014, Tony Romo's statistically best year, he only had 2 games over 300 yards in that whole season. And so the list is Tom Brady and Dak Prescott. I know everybody says, well, garbage time stats. Yeah, Matthew Stafford last night was in garbage time, but he threw an interception in garbage time. Literally. He literally threw, he couldn't score anything in garbage time. Couldn't even get the garbage yards.
Well, that counts on your stats. That garbage time interception.
Well, listen, he actually was lucky that he didn't have 5 interceptions. He only had 3. 2 were dropped by the defenders that were right to him.
Don't do garbage time. Come on, Rashid.
Don't do that garbage time. Okay, here we go.
And the game was probably out of reach by then.
It was out of reach.
Well, then that's garbage time.
They were down by 21 points late in the fourth quarter. That was garbage. But again, he couldn't even get garbage time yards. He couldn't get garbage time yards. So for me, I look at that and say, you know what? Everybody looked at them and said, that's the best team in the NFC. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot the Eagles. I'm surprised that the Eagles, and I haven't looked at Philly 500 today. I have not looked at them today. But I bet you Philly 500 is saying, we got to be one of the top teams in the NFC this year because the Rams suck. And, of course, the hype out there for them. Yeah, Mark, did you hear about the Browns? They cut Cooper so he could come back to Dallas because no.
Did they cut Cooper?
They did not cut Cooper.
I was about to say. You would have been talking about that on your channel if you had got cut.
If Dak doesn't win a Super Bowl, he's not getting another extension.
No. No.
Okay.
No.
I'm glad Eagle fans understand that. Well, you know what?
No.
How about your quarterback? If he doesn't show something this year, he'll get replaced. How about that one?
How is the conditioning going? That's what I like to know.
He might play better with his wife in his back. Without his wife in his back. Could be. Foles is the best quarterback in the NFC East has had in the last 30 years.
Maybe for the Eagles.
Billy Bob?
For the Eagles, I would say
he had a good 5-game stretch.
Hey, yeah. Because Carson Wentz actually started that season all good until he got hurt.
Quite frankly, I mean, I hate to say this, but over the last 30 years, Troy Aikman, Billy Bob, 30 years ago would have been 1992. So you're saying that Nick Foles is better than Troy Aikman. Is that what is that your final answer?
Yeah, that's when he went to his first Super Bowl, wasn't it?
I mean, I'll take Eli Manning over Nick Foles. Okay, I mean, seriously. Billy Bob. Hey, Billy Bob. Basically, Billy Bob.
Oh, I say it again. You've been had. You've been cooked.
You didn't see the... We got a 0. Now they're going for the game. Should we find our penalty?
This is what he does.
Oh,
Wow.
What are they doing with this shit?
Yeah, Philly.
Ain't no
Philly.
Wait.
Philadelphia. Philadelphia cream cheese. That's what I'm about to call them.
Yeah, because you're so
Philadelphia
soft.
cream cheese.
Fucking bullshit, bro. Fucking rap.
Your team is soft like the whip. Not the regular cream cheese, the whip cream cheese.
Philadelphia cream cheese.
And you didn't call it the late game. Horse shit.
Cream cheese. Not the one that comes in the ball.
I fire his ass.
Oh my God.
Ain't no fucking way.
Oh wow. I got hot sauce in my eye.
They might as well just, at this point, they might as well just kick the field goal.
Oh my God.
I did.
Let it run down,
Trying to
kick
be
the
like a
field goal, win the game.
Fumble this shit. Fumble this mother.
Philadelphia cream cheese.
I got hot sauce in my eye.
You got hot sauce in your eye?
Oh my God. Oh my God. I remember that so because I literally rubbed my eye like this and I had.
And that was right after our coach did it too. That one coach did it.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the game. Oh my God.
I don't know if I'm gonna be here or not. I will be here for the Cowboys game and the Giants game.
Okay, so yeah, like you said, he owns me. He owns me. Okay, so Billy Bob, sorry, you're wrong there, buddy.
Yeah, you are, sir.
You know, maybe if you said the last 10 years, I might have said, well, he's won more than anybody else. But, you know, Eli Manning did win 2 Super Bowls, too.
Yeah.
You know, during that time.
A 3-year stretch.
Yeah. So, you know, Billy Bob, I don't know what you're drinking there, buddy, but you might want to put it down. My Lions will have a better record than the Cowboys. Book it. I hope your Lions actually kick the teeth in of the Philadelphia Eagles. That's
we finally got a Lions fan on here. Oh.
Yeah, you know, shout out to the Lions. I ain't mad. You know, we spent a lot of Thanksgivings in Detroit.
They were good enough to almost make it to the playoffs still. With only 2 wins.
Right.
Wins. Some weeks.
So on the flip side from last night, there were so many things that the Bills did well. The Bills won that game in all 3 phases. Their special teams kept pinning the Rams down deep. I don't know that they started a kickoff past the 21. Their kicker kicked a field goal that would have been good from 68 yards. You had them literally on the defense clicking on all cylinders. You know, you got the interceptions, you got 7 sacks, they shut down the running game, they confused Matthew Stafford, they got pressure on him, they were fast and they were physical. And I hate to keep doing this to you. I know I am a creature of habit when I repeat some of the same things, but they are relative. When we first hired Dan Quinn, somehow I found this video, and the person who made this video, I've played it so many times that you're probably getting paid because of it, because I've literally paid it, you know, probably 1,000 times, okay? But everything that Dan Quinn is about, he says in this 3-minute video. And everything that he's saying right now about the Dallas Cowboys defense, he said in this video back in 2013 after winning the Super Bowl. Listen to it. And listen and tell me that this is not how we have, excuse me, tell me that this is not how we have it modeled, our defense.
Whatever conditions were to come up tonight, but really one of the main things we want to do is just play at our style. And,
our style.
We did that tonight. That was one of the things going in all year long. We're fast, we're physical, and we have real style about how we play. How about that?
Okay, first thing, we're fast, we're physical, and I'll add one more thing to that. We are tall. They like length, okay? And that's not the only time he's going to say it here. He loves speed guys. He loves guys that are physical. Okay, when people say we can't stop the run, I'm going to say the Fat Boys are back for the Cowboys for the first time since maybe I would say 2007 when we had Jay Ratcliffe. We actually have, and people, I'm amazed at how far Quentin Bohannon has come. Quentin Bohannon, I remember watching him last year, and I kept looking at him. He kept playing. I called him the excuse my language, the titty games. because he would get up so high. If you, as a defensive lineman, if you're chest to chest with another guy, you lost. You lost. You have to have I call it the Z, where your back is then 90 to your thighs and it's 90 to your knees and your legs. So you look like a Z. What?
Rashid talking about fat and slow.
Oh, no, they're not slow. They're not slow. Sam Williams. Oh, shit. Sam Williams is 265 and runs a 4.43 40. That ain't slow. That ain't slow. You know, see, Rashid, I love you, man. You are my original YouTube son. You are seriously my original. I remember you up on top of the RV.
My second
for a second there, I was like, "Don't jump!" Because I thought that after the Giants screwed up so bad, that you were literally ready to end it all. But son,
he was happy that year because it got.
You got to stop repeating all the ESPN talking points because they're wrong, son. They're wrong. I listen. They're, just 2 days ago, they were talking about how the Rams were so good. Matthew Stafford's one of the top 5 quarterbacks. Did he look like a top 5 quarterback last night?
Hell to the no.
I would say Daniel Jones looked better than Matthew Stafford did last night. I'm being serious. I'm not trying to throw shade. And Daniel Jones looks like ass. Oh, no, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Let's not call him ass because, we like ass, okay? We actually, ass is a beautiful thing, okay? I like big butts. Oh, I'm sorry. I digress. See, Rashid, you got me messed up here. He looks like poop. Daniel Jones looks like poop. We don't like poop, okay? That's what he looks like. Jim Laws, he used to stride to is Damn Gina in the house?
Yeah, she is.
Da-da-dunt, da-da-dunt, da-da-dunt.
Better late than never.
All right. Here. Oh, I thought somebody said Mark. I was like, okay. All right. Let's listen to some more. Let's get another key from our coach.
That came out tonight. Coach, game like this make defense cool again? I certainly hope so. Couldn't be more.
Defense is cool with me.
That unit that plays, with an aggressive style. We talked about out-hitting people in terms of how we want to affect the quarterback and even checking the ball down the way we want to tackle. We want to win with fundamentals.
We want to win fundamentals, as in we want to tackle properly, okay? Now, I will say, if you saw Bobby Wagner getting Josh Allen, who reached over, his tackling form was okay. He actually got his head across the body, and he was trying to drive through him. It was just Josh Allen is just so tall and so strong, he was able to reach out with the football. But that's actually how you want to tackle somebody, is getting your hands around them and locking them, okay? Get your head across the body where the momentum's coming, use your shoulder, wrap up, and drive through them. A lot of guys don't do that, and if you remember back to 2020 and looked at how our guys were tackling, they were just basically just trying to hit people with their helmet, and guys would bounce off and keep going. But go on. Oh, fundamentals.
And, our guys work really hard in that fashion. It's something that our coaching staff and the players, we talk tackling, we talk turnovers, really every day that we practice, and that's what came tonight.
Talk tackling and turnovers every single day. Last year, number 1 in takeaways. Okay, David Wiley. No, it's not yet. It's not grilling time just yet. It's grilling time. It's grilling time on Sunday. David, that's not. My mama said. My mama said it's not grilling time on Friday night. It's actually on Sunday during the game.
Well, we certainly have so much respect for their offense the way it did. So I was not surprised that we played well. We've had terrific weeks of practice and preparation. So going into it, we were healthy and really felt like we were going to play fast and physical.
Fast and physical again.
For 2 weeks. And to give those group of guys 2 weeks to prepare, the coaches and those players, I think we're going to like the results.
What did you tell your players after the game, Coach?
Really just how proud I was to be part of the unit, and the thing that I was most impressed about is that we really played in a style and fashion that we're accustomed to. We're fast, we're physical, we play the game on our terms, and that was one of the things we went into the game saying, and for us to go and play it in that way, and have it come true in that way, it was awesome.
Where do the Seahawks rank the all-time greatest defenses?
I'll let you guys decide that. I couldn't be more fired up to be part of our unit and the attitude and the way that we play, so I'll leave that to you guys. Coach Carroll has been he's been huge for my career. I think just how to feature the players, and let's find what a player can do well, and let's accent that. And that would be one of the many things that he's taught me.
What did that first front? Did you anticipate it would be that?
Find out what guys do well and exploit that.
I don't know about that, but I certainly know our guys know how to rush, and that was one of the things we knew when you face a quarterback like him. Sometimes it can be, if it's at 2.6 or 2.7, that's when you can get the hit. So we knew they'd have to deal with us, in terms of, I was fired up for Clem and what he was able to do, and Cliff and Michael have been doing that for a while.
And see, this is the thing with Tom Brady. Tom Brady can get rid of the ball fast. But for the first time, the Cowboys can put pressure up the middle, and we can stop. We've got Tristan Hill. We got Neville Gallimore. We got Quentin Bohannon. That are all 3+ bill guys, big guys that could take on double teams. And then you got Osa, who is a little bit lighter. He's about 280, 285, but has the hands like nobody. I mean, he's like a Jedi master with his hands. We can go ahead and get pressure up the middle, regardless of Rashid talking about our guys being slow. They're not slow. They are strong, and they are going to be coming after Tom Brady. And with Tampa Bay having the issues that they've had in the center of the offensive line, it could be that the advantage that the Cowboys just need is being able to get that pressure up the middle. Poor Tom Brady. Let's go on. It's almost done.
So it was just another example of how we have a really deep front, and some games you have to play real
deep front.
Your running team, and then there's games like tonight where it's going to be more featured pass rush.
What did that
deep front? And this is what he talked about, of course, this past week, 2 days ago, talking about a rotation of guys, like I just said, between the Tristan Hill, Neville Gallimore, Carlos Watkins, Quentin Bohannon, John Ridgway, O.C. Indigazua. You literally have, and depending on which defense they're in, some defenses you'll use, the 4-3, you'll have 2 defensive linemen and 2 edge rushers, or the 3-4, you'll have 3 defensive linemen. You go too deep with guys that could potentially be starters on your team. And the same thing with your edge rushers between Dante Fowler, Terrell Basham.
several times, audible into a
Dante Fowler, Terrell Basham, D-Law, Goldston, Dorrance Armstrong. It's almost like we have so many guys that you forget about it. And this is where the Cowboys kind of stockpiled and kept almost everybody on that defensive front, because they do want to put so many guys in and keep them fresh and keep coming after you. And you could say that about the linebacking core, that, bringing Anthony Barr, of course, Micah Parsons is the wild card. He's best suited coming off of the edge. You could end up putting him outside D-Law. You can take D-Law, put him down at a tackle if you want a faster tackle. There's so many different mismatches that they can do with this defensive front. And if this defensive front can put pressure on, it makes it that much easier for your cornerbacks. You're going to force the quarterback into, like Matthew Stafford last night, turning the ball over, having bad plays, incompletions, being confuddled, if that is a word. So, yes. So that's where we are with.
I don't like Bobby Wagner was nodding. He came back and made a signal. Do you guys know any of the calls and the signals?
We did not. In fact, some of our calls, we just wanted to have some fun, and we made up some calls just so we'd be able to do some too.
All right, so literally everything that he described after that Super Bowl win is what he's tried to replicate here with the Dallas Cowboys. Hope Kellen Joseph gets some playing time Sunday. Well, if he does, I hope he plays better than he did in the preseason, because he did not look that great in preseason.
He also had a concussion too.
Yeah, but he's full go. He's not even listed on the injury report.
He's also better be lucky he's still on the team after the stunt he pulled in the offseason, or with the group of people.
Eagles 1-0, Cowboys 0-1. You don't have to time him out for that. I mean, that's let them run their mouth. Let them run their mouth. Eagles will lose to the Lions 17-10. Angelic Barone, maybe he accepts that his team is garbage.
Oh, please. Garbage.
Washington made a mistake getting rid of Kirk Cousins. Danny, you could never. I've made that argument right there because you look at all the starting quarterbacks they've had since then that have not been doing very, very well at all.
One of them got paid for one play.
Yeah. All right. So are we ready to go ahead? You know, I've got to deal with this. I'm going to have to go to the store and get some milk because my throat is really kind of getting scratchy and closing up on me. Are we ready to do that drawing? We're doing Butch Johnson. We're giving away Butch Johnson. Okay?
The Butch.
Yes. Johnson. You ready to go ahead? You ready? Play the Phillies' greatest hits. He's hilarious. Who you got, Mike? Who you got? You can't read my chicken scratch? All right, drum roll, please. Cowboys up football talk?
Yeah, that's the name of the channel.
Okay, Cowboys up football talk. You actually said that I didn't give you a shout out.
I'll pick that
on your
if he still
say hello, Cowboys up football talk. Email me cowboysmark94@gmail so that way we can get you your shot glass. I'm sorry, get you Butch Johnson. All right, email me cowboysmark94@gmail. Oh man, Damian Davis, he was Butch Johnson was cool. He was cool. All right, anything else we got to add before we get out of here? Man, I'm tired, man. Tomorrow night, what we're going to do, we have been doing every off-season Sunday at 5 o'clock, our Zoom call. We'll be watching the Giants getting their ass kicked on Sunday at 5 o'clock. So we will switch that up to Saturday at 5 o'clock. Tomorrow, 5 o'clock, our live stream. And I believe at 7, Primetime Phil and Game Time, my man, the mailman, will be doing a live stream at 7. So we'll be definitely getting into everything about the Zoom call. But what are you shaking your head for?
They're still talking trash.
Who?
Talking about Dallas is scared of the Eagles. You're not scared of your this Eagle fans is running their mouths.
Oh, Lord. You know, I want the Cowboys to win the Super Bowl. But I'm trying to understand, if I want the Cowboys to win the Super Bowl more, then I want to see the Eagles just implode.
They haven't been good with the number one picks.
If somebody said you can have one or the other, I don't know which one I'd pick.
Well, you could have both.
Well, true. But if you had to pick one,
I'd rather see the Eagles implode. So I'd rather see the Eagles. We had 5 rings, they only have 1. I mean, if I had to choose one or the other this season, I'd rather see them implode, to be honest. If I had to pick one or the other this season.
Oh, big run. Oh, he fumbled. He fumbled. Shit. He's still now you about to lose his mind.
He hasn't seen the play yet.
That's so bad. He had to laugh. Oh, they were so bad in that game. He had to laugh at the end of that clip to make us all feel better.
I can't. Okay, guys, I don't know about you. Okay, I hope you guys, if you have not experienced our live streams before, you're going to get something totally different than what you'll get anyplace else because Rio's going to be at the game, so he's not going to be live streaming. Okay.
Oh, he's actually going to the game.
He's actually going to the game. It'll be in the rain.
Have fun in the rain.
And what'll happen is after the game, he'll say, "Damn, I should have went to the Holmes' house because they got good food. I wouldn't have to wait for the bathroom." And it could be dry.
Man.
But we will have the meltdown for Philly 500, the 1 o'clock game. Okay, we'll have that. Rashid will be here to see the Giants, and we've seen Rashid literally, don't fumble it, Danny. Don't fumble. Oh, I just said don't fumble. Yeah. And, of course, if Cop Pizzle actually live streams, you could get something like this.
He needs to go to the game, though, because...
Field goal attempt, 3rd and 4, 48-yard field goal attempt. He missed it!
He missed it!
What? No! No!
Oh, wait, there's a flag.
Wait, there's a flag.
Too, because he was going to
There's a flag. Hold on. There's a flag. Hold on. Hold on. Are you definitely ready? Are you shitting me, Joseph? Are you shitting me?
It's on the Giants. It's on the Giants.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
If it's on the Giants, that means he gets another chance to kick.
Hold on. What's the penalty?
I think another chance. It's on the defense. He gets another.
Oh my God! But look at Pizzle. Look at Pizzle.
He gets an opportunity.
Look at Pizzle.
An opportunity because it was on the defense.
Oh my God!
He gets the opportunity.
He jumped in the new. Oh my God! Pizzle literally has not moved.
No way.
Somebody check on Pizzle. Look at Pizzle.
Come on, man. He's ejected.
Oh my! He's like what?
Yeah.
Oh, Pizzle! Pizzle! Look at Pizzle! Oh my God! Oh my God! It's good!
Yay!
And that's $200! That's $200!
Sorry, Rashid.
Shout out!
Sorry that your team messed up.
Pizzle! Pizzle's in state of shock! Oh my God!
Oh, Daddy.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Don't
Rashid called it on it too. It was 250, Rashid. Don't forget about the 50.
Hold it.
Oh my God! Poor Pizzle.
Sorry, Rashid.
Pizzle, I'm sorry, man. I feel bad for you.
This week.
Oh my God. Pizzle, no. Pizzle.
He's like, holy snap. He's like, yeah.
Pizzle, no.
He's like, yes.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That kills me. So,
sorry, Rashid.
If you have not experienced our Sunday live streams, by all means, please come in. We're going to have a ball. Like I said, E2 Blue will be in here. The mailman will be here delivering Game Time Phil. Michael may be here. I don't know. You said you might be working some on
I'll be here for our game.
Okay, all right. So
I'll definitely
Michael
for our
will be
game.
here. DMV should be in the house.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who else is going to be. Daniel Hernandez is supposed to be coming through. DJ. Hey DJ, won't you play that song?
He's a subscriber on both our channels. He's cool.
Okay.
Cool people.
So we are definitely going to have a ball. We'll start at, I think, at 12:30, and it will be all day long. So in the meantime, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to give me some rest because it's going to be a long day on Sunday, and I got to finish getting everything together here for the game. And let me say, I appreciate each and every one of you guys, as well as you ladies, for all that you do to help this channel. Oh, Angela is out of the hospital. Stuart Morrison's, what's up, Frank? How are you doing? Stuart Morrison's mother's doing better. She's out of the hospital, still has a long ways to go from the double pneumonia, but no heart problems and stuff.
She's out.
Yeah, at least she's out. And it's time to grab your shot glass, everybody.
Oh, some new pictures this time.
right, good people. I appreciate each and every one of you guys here. Don't forget Sunday for all of your NFL news. Forget the Red Zone. Come right here for Jobu Sports Report. We'll be having a ball, and hopefully you'll be here with us. Right now, it's time to turn out the lights. This party's over.
Turn out the lights. The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.